What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, Von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening. You will not be disappointed.
I am waiting, I'm hoping, and I am praying that the time will come when a bunch of kids are in a hot club in town here and that banger goes on the speakers, I guess it would be called, and then the dance floor goes off, because that should be a club banger. Do we still have clubs? Do kids go to clubs? Anyone? Okay. Wouldn't that be a great club anthem? Just get everyone going to it, your show. Shout out to 911 Turbo, Von Trask, and the greatest intro of all time. That's so good. Welcome to the Wednesday edition of your show. My name is Gary. Hello, welcome to it. Not my show, it's your show. It's their show. We got Ethan in the booth. We got my man Noah in the booth. We got my man LB in the house, floor directing. Everything's happening at once. We even have a Maggie cam ready to go, and I think I want to go to it right now as I'm going to scramble Ethan. We're going to tell. There, that was quick. What a transition. Ethan, thank you for the Maggie cam. Proudly brought to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. Mike and Rochelle, amazing people, we love you. And the reason I wanted to go that first, before we get to the legs that you can see under the table and the body above it, we have Brooksy in the house, the voice of the millennials, owner and operator of Wendy Brooks Media, and all around best buddy of yours truly. How you doing, bud?
Good. How are you today?
A lot better. You were at Pet Planet on 8th Street today.
Oh my God. I had a time at Pet Planet today. Absolutely love that place,
That's
but
the
my
best.
dogs are absolutely wild. I take them to get baths there all the time.
Great facility.
Yeah, and one absolutely hates other dogs. So going into a
That's
pet
Ziggy or
place,
Link?
Lincoln.
Okay.
And the other is a husky, and screams when they're getting a bath.
Now, when Ziggy screams, are you saying screams like ah or like oh, like scream? Scream sings?
Like if
Can you front a dog metal band?
it's an actual human scream.
Okay.
And we actually had a video that I can show you. It's not of my dog, but this is what he sounds like when he's screaming.
We're testing everybody in the booth right now. I love this.
I
On the
know.
fly, we're doing it live.
I know. So if we play the screaming video, they might understand what I dealt with.
Let's see if we can play it. Guys, you want to go ahead and play that one? He looks like Ziggy. So you're telling me that's not Ziggy?
Wait till the end. Wait till the end. It's grand finale. Yes. So anyway, but pretend the piano
so
wasn't
cute.
there and
Okay.
the dog was just screaming. That was my dog today at Pet Planet.
On 8th Street.
Yeah,
yes.
and when I left, they were like, "Oh, were you screaming?" Like to my dog, and he's just like trying to devour treats as we're walking out. I was like,
smart
"Oh my God."
dog. Yeah.
So he absolutely lost it, but now he's all fluffy and clean. And my other dog probably needed a bath way more than
Why would
Ziggy.
that be? Are they getting out in the mud or what?
Well, he gets in the mud. He also eats dog poop, which is absolutely disgusting.
I'm so grateful for Margaret because she never does that. Apparently, all dogs are out there
Oh.
eating poop. It's like, what's going on, guys?
Well, one of my dogs is.
Okay.
And then he also eats really crazy. So I would like to put them on the spot again.
Wow, you're calling out your dogs on the show
Yeah,
today. Here we
and
go.
I want to show what my dog looks like when he's eating something, literally
I'd love
anything.
To see it. I think everyone would love to see it.
Yeah, it's
Boys, you want to pull up that video? Ethan says let's do it. Here we go.
super cute.
All right. Let's see. Aw. Was that some watermelons?
Yeah, he just crushes it. Oh my God.
I can hear him too.
Yeah,
That is so cute.
look at how much juice is coming out of that.
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
like a dog juicer. The doggy melon juicer. You could sell the doggy melon juicer like that.
Yeah.
4 payments of $49.99. You get that pop to come over and juice your melons.
Yeah.
Don't
For
be gross.
sure.
Don't be gross.
Anyway, so he's absolutely crazy when he's eating and doing anything. So he also just needed a bath, and it's been all winter. I hadn't bathed them. So
Now, who was working today? Was it Mike or Rochelle over there? Or were they both there?
I didn't recognize this person at all, actually, and they had a little dog. So my I had to go in there and be like, hey, like my dog like really hates other dogs. Can you
went
please
into the
like
pet store and told the pet workers to put away their pets so yours could come in? You bossed around the pet people?
they're like, we'll put him in the back. Then you can see his little paw sticking out of like underneath the freezer somehow, this little dog. And my dog's losing it, barking,
Yeah, so
barking.
they can see the paws.
Yeah, and then I get him in, he's all calm, and then another person comes in with their dog and he's losing it. He's trying to jump out of the bathtub. He's screaming, and I'm like, oh my God.
See, but
So-
that goes to show you the length that they will go to make you happy over at Pet Planet
Oh,
on
yeah.
8th Street or Pet's Natural Grocery. They'll put their own pets away just so yours can have a good,
They're
nice
the
bath.
best. And then
Yeah.
Ziggy came in and actually made best friends with
Of
their
course.
dog. And they were like, he was like running around and he was like sprinting, and Ziggy was just standing there like, what are you doing? So it's just like Maggie when she gets all excited.
Yeah, you always get her wound up.
I
eh?
know.
You can always tell when Brooksy shows up because you just hear toys going squeak, 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 and then just and it's just like the deck outside just getting pummeled by Maggie's 3 legs. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun. We should. That does remind me though. I'm gonna go buy. I keep saying I'm gonna go get more food for Marge,
Mm-hmm.
but I keep not running out because the food bag is so good at holding a lot of food. So tomorrow I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna talk to either Mike or Rochelle, and I'm gonna get the names of everyone else that works there because you have a great point. We don't know the names of everyone else, just the owners. So
Yeah.
I'd like to know who was helping you out because they deserve a huge shout out for catering to you and making your experience great.
Yes. It was great. It was good. Yeah.
This is where Network Ryan gets in my head and says, do the ad stuff, website, go.
Okay, go.
Dufferinave.com is where you can go if you want to advertise with us or if you want to create with us. If you believe like we do, get under it and serve it
Ooh.
like a pizza. Look
Yum.
at that.
Delicious.
Pepperoni pizza. If you want to help change the world, make it a better place, put others before yourself, this is where we do it. Become a content creator with us. Become an advertiser with us. Anything. We'll help you out. We're all about helping you. The world is in such a horrible place right now. This is where we take it back. This is where we start caring about you and you instead of caring about ourselves. Put you first, and then the cycle begins. It's so easy and it's such common sense, but I feel like no one knows it. Hey, so let's be better.
Yeah.
Let's be good people and let's
Yep.
help each other.
Lend a helping hand.
Oh. I thought the thing was back. I was going to serve up another logo. Oh, you want to do this one?
Okay,
There it
no,
is.
I don't
What
want
do you call
to do
that?
that.
Feeding the birds?
No, you go feed the birds, and then now you're mama bird. Yeah, he hates it. He called it an upside down beetle,
Angry beetle.
angry beetle. For
out to
those
Endo,
that
yeah.
know, no,
The angry
if you
beetle.
don't
All it is.
know.
No, all it is.
You're gonna explain it.
Well, it's just like an upside down beetle.
Yeah, but
Like,
what do you do with it?
Well, you just make it angry. Like, oh, you suck. You're really
Yeah,
bad on air, beetle. And
okay.
it's like, don't be mean to me.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well.
Weirdo.
Looks like you're trying to fondle someone.
Yes, thank you. That's actually what you're supposed to do when you're
Can
doing
we
the beetle.
can we tell when you're going over the air? Is it possible?
I'm over the air right now, and
Okay.
I was over the air then.
Okay, good. No fondling going on.
There was lots of fondling.
Nothing. That's it. I'm gonna have a Toll Booth Willie moment. You guys don't know about Toll Booth Willie, but Toll Booth Willie was one of the greatest skits of all time from the Adam Sandler albums back in the day. Toll Booth Willie, whenever he gets upset, he says, "That's it, I'm coming out of the booth." Very funny. Everybody over the age of probably 40 is laughing very hard right now about that Toll Booth Willie joke.
That's why I'm not laughing.
Yeah, what did we say yesterday? You're 25, 26? On Monday we said
Yeah.
that? Yeah, just turned.
Just
Happy
so
birthday.
nice. But
Yeah,
I'm
you're really
30.
good.
I'll wear it
You
proudly.
know who's actually very nice is, and I want to give a huge shout out to your husband, Brad.
Yes.
He sent me an email today that's very, very helpful, and I just want you to know you are probably the luckiest woman on earth.
I
He is
know.
such an angel.
You know
I
what?
love him so much. I might
So-
steal him from you. I just want you to
So
know
many
that.
people actually say that to
It's
me.
crazy.
And they're
It's
like,
crazy.
I had friends that just like got in a breakup and they were like,
Aye.
I will never date anyone unless they fit like Brad's
Good luck.
criteria. And I was like,
luck.
I don't know. I went through a lot of duds to get to.
they don't make him
Brad,
like that
so-
anymore.
Yeah. Shout out
So,
to my husband who
He is
might be
absolutely.
watching.
I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want you to know that. Like you are lucky. Don't like be the best wife ever to him because he deserves the best.
Oh, I
So
try.
thank you, Bradley. You are my guy. And go Jays, go. Maybe, do you think he'd ever come on and talk Jays with us?
Oh, he would. Like,
Yeah.
he knows so much.
I know he
He's
does.
like
I love
telling me, and I'm
talking
like,
sports with him. He's
I
so
don't know.
sweet.
Are you talking about the guy with the glasses that looks like he plays on computers?
Danny
every day? And he's
Jansen?
like, yeah.
Yeah. Love Danny Jansen.
So I go based on what they look like, and then we
Well, then
kinda can have a conversation.
obviously, you guys love one of my favorite catchers of all time, Alejandro Kirk, my boy Kirky. You know Kirk? Alejandro, 5'6", 280 pounds.
No, you got to say what is his.
There's something
thing.
in the air tonight. The stars were bright. Alejandro.
Love
one?
that. That's beautiful.
He's a back catcher.
You got some like
Him
a
and
great
Danny-
voice on you.
Him and Danny Jansen, those are the two catchers right now for
okay.
the Jays. Yeah.
Okay.
He's the big guy. He looks like me. Like I love guys like the Vogelbacks and like going all the way back. If you had a mullet and you had a gut, you're my favorite dude. Like John Kruk. John Kruk is like the epitome of baseball awesomeness.
Yeah.
All he was just huge gut, hair down here, party, like the biggest party in the back of all time. And he'd just go up, have a chaw the size of Omaha in his mouth and sock dingers. It's
Omaha?
like Big Al. I'm Big Al and I sock dingers. That's what he did.
Nice.
Great stuff. I
See,
love ball players.
The back catchers I don't really pay attention to, so I don't like know.
It's only the most important position on the field next to the pitcher.
Okay, so when I go and sub for teams, they're always like, "You should be the back catcher," and I'm like, "I cannot touch the ball that many times, you guys."
Yeah.
And they're like, like I think.
But
they
that's
think
slow
it's
pitch though,
easy.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're about to say follow up.
But
There it is.
I'm like, don't want to touch the ball as much as possible when I'm out there. So like, if I have to touch the ball all the time, you know how many times I have to throw?
Yeah, but it's not important. Like no one can steal if you miss your throw, right? Or
I
is it
don't
like a
know.
little competitive?
No, well, it's kind of competitive, but people can get to home and I can miss catching.
Yeah, that could be a thing. I can see that.
Anyway,
Okay.
I
see what
hate
you're
back
saying.
catcher, and I'm scared of the ball hitting me, and it's getting thrown at me all the time. That's like my biggest fear.
But it's not. It's getting lobbed to you. It's not being thrown at you.
And then, well, sometimes people nick it. They're
Oh,
like,
the foul
"Ding."
ball. Well, how
And then
close are you standing? You gotta be standing way back.
I don't know what I'm doing, Gary. This is what I mean. I'm subbing.
Brad, you better teach her. She's gonna end up getting on one to like the shoulder or the face or the arms.
Yeah.
Like you get dinged up a lot. I played a little bit of catcher. You ruin your knees real quick and you throw out your arms.
Or like every time I sprint, I pull my leg.
Yeah, that's a
muscle.
whole. That's just running. That's any sport. That's why I love hockey so much. Is you like when you go fast in hockey, it's just a couple pushes out, so it's not like an actual running. So I can just usually. I think I would love to know the stats in rec sports for like amount of strides per game,
Oh.
or at least maybe even per shift. Because I'm pretty sure I've had shifts in the Sastel Center Hockey League before where I probably had no more than 5 strides in an entire like 40-second shift.
How? You just.
I'm just slow
gliding?
and lazy. Yeah, you just
Oh.
get 2, and then you just go like this, and then you catch your breath from those 2, and then you go.
I can't
And then you
skate.
look, and you see there's an opportunity because you're not getting back past the red line. They're always cherry picking, so there might be an opportunity for me to get after that one, and then you take one, and you realize, no, and then you slow down, and you slide again, and then you go, and then you go.
Yeah.
I'd
See,
say 5 to 7 per shift.
I just literally can't skate. I think I can skate, but I was told if you don't know how to stop, then
You're going to be that guy from the Mighty Ducks. Remember him? The guy from Texas. He's super fast, but he couldn't stop.
Yes, love that movie.
I
What's his
don't
name?
remember.
What's the guy's
I should
name?
know that.
He's the cowboy.
Do you
No, he wasn't the
remember-
cowboy. No, the cowboy
Nobody-
had the rope. The lasso, actually, not a rope. It's a lasso.
Maybe they're Googling it. back there
They'll
for
find
us.
out. The really fast guy that couldn't stop. It was very funny.
Yeah, I do remember watching the Mighty Ducks, but like,
Well, what? How could you not?
no, I don't remember.
Julie the cat. Remember Julie the cat?
I don't know.
Every guy my
I'm
age
gonna go
had
home
a
and
crush
watch
on
it.
Julie the cat. Fastest glove hand in the West. That was like her signature. That dirty old cake eater, Adam Banks. Remember that?
No, I need
You
to
don't-
watch
I'm
this.
just gonna stop wasting
I
these
swear
on
to God,
you.
I've seen
Yeah.
it, but I just it's so long ago, I don't remember at all.
Classic Brooksy. Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to get to before we move on to our pre-tape that we have planned for today?
No, you know what? I just really wanted to talk about my chaotic experience at Pet Planet and
how
thank
they
them.
catered to you.
Yeah, thank them so
Yes,
much for
putting up with it.
letting me bath my dogs because anywhere else I couldn't bathe them because they're like open to other dogs and all this other stuff. So shout out to them and their amazing
Very
dog
nice.
washing
and it's
room.
true, and they're so nice. Everyone there's so nice, and they care. You know, you don't get that anymore with businesses.
Yeah.
That's why I always try to push businesses like the ones we have showing up down here on these banners.
Yeah.
That's
your business.
That's your business right there. It could be. Again, head to dufferinav.com and sign up with us. But we don't want the businesses around this place around your show that are don't care, right? Because it all goes back to us saying, do good things and good things will happen to you. If you're a business that takes advantage of people and just, really not like this, but that's a great business right there. You see that one?
Yeah, nickel plumbing and heating.
That's good stuff. If you're a business like Pet Plant on 8th Street,
Maggie Cam.
maybe you want to do a Maggie Cam.
Oh,
All right?
she's
Look at that.
so proper.
Isn't that beautiful? And
Like-
she's getting good at that pose now, too.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
so cute.
If you're a good business, we want you here. We don't want big corporations that take your money and have no souls. We don't want those people here, right? We want good people that deserve to be shown off and deserve to be a part of this movement that we've created. So if that's you, again, head to the website, let us know, and we'll reach out and we'll make it happen. Like, we don't care about money. Like, whatever you can afford, we'll do. Like Deneb Finishing, those guys right there, from the Galaxy Denim and from the song Cygnus X1 off the album. You're like, what?
I don't know.
A Farewell
I don't
to
know.
Kings, one of the greatest albums of all time. We love Rush. We listen to it all the time. A dude built this whole thing, this whole set. Big
Beautiful.
Boy and Wesley built this whole thing, and guess what? You got a
What?
banner for life. Like I was talking to him today. I was like, man, like just so you know, like we're talking to people, and I was like running stuff by him, and I said, you don't have to anything to worry about though. Like you built this. You're here forever. Guys like Dr. Hausman and Associates, the Big Tooth, they built
Big
this place.
Tooth.
They paid for this place. They've already invested, so they're here. We can get you here too. Just want to say that. We also have some amazing shows. Before we get to this pre-tape with Coach, hopefully debuting this weekend. I'm not exactly sure yet, but we got the One Bad Son podcast coming in. Yes. If you're a fan of One Bad Son, I know Ethan is. Ethan, how much do you love One Bad Son, bro?
So much.
Wow, always adding so much. Very, very well done. I remember when we were building this place and we were doing some test shows in here, and I was talking to KD, and you were just singing all their songs. We had the OBS pumping here, and I sent KD a video of you just
Rocking out?
scream singing. I'm like, dude, just so you know, Dalsy, the boys love you around here.
Can I
Please
see
tell
that
me you
video?
didn't actually send him that.
Oh,
I would
he
love-
loved
can I
it,
see
too.
the
He's our
video?
biggest fan. No,
Can
I
we
can't. No, we're not going to embarrass
Can
him.
we
We're not
play
here
it
to
right
embarrass
now?
anyone. No, I can reenact it if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
I'm alive in Texas. Love those guys, man. Love One Bad Son.
That's so loud.
So good. And then I'm just in the corner like, cool. Katie's like, those are my people.
Yeah.
Those
We
are
can
my
pull
boys.
that up here as soon as the pre-tape's done.
We're not going to
saying.
go any
Yeah,
further.
yeah.
I just want you guys to know that's what we're all about. So we got that OBS show coming in hot. If you're a fan, it's not just about the band either. Like they talk about the industry as a whole, how it's changed over the last 20 years, stories from the road, the business of being a band and growing, and like trying to fit into different genres until you realize you don't have to do it that way, and how they sort of found their sound and how they came about. It's so unbelievably interesting. And that's coming from a guy who talked to Dalsy from the band every week for like the last 8 years of my life. Like I know everything there is to know about these guys. And I sat there and I produced this show and I was like, this is incredible stuff.
It
Like
is.
it's above and beyond anything I've ever been a part of before. So that's coming down the pipeline. We also got our man Brando.
Brando.
so much.
What is he doing?
Oh, I'm out of breath. Hold on, just keep talking.
Oh, Brando.
Live in Texas really got me.
His throat is like dry and damaged now. He ain't no One Bad Son singer.
Yeah. No, I will never be ashamed. That's
yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
Gary and Brando Get Good at Games Extravaganza. That's the name of the show, and that's where we're going to have a bunch of special guests. We're going to learn about the history of gaming, the machinery that elevated it. Brooks is going to bring her N64 in and teach us how to GoldenEye and all that stuff.
Can I?
We already
I'll
said
bring
that
in
you're signed on.
all my games,
Yeah.
which are mostly Pokemon related,
Well,
but
I guess that's okay.
there's lots of Pokemon
Pokemon's
lovers out
hard.
there. Still,
That's what I
people
learned.
love it. What do you mean hard? Like cool?
No, like hard to play. I
I
was
don't
trying to get into
know
like
how
the
to
older
play the
ones. Yeah.
Not nearly as hard as Magic, though.
Yeah, that's so true. Magic the Gathering. I've been trying to learn for about a week now. My big dream is to surprise Network Ryan and Brando and be like, all right, boys, let's play some Magic the Gathering, and then actually be able to do it. It's impossible.
Well,
Like, it's just so hard to learn because there's so many different ways to play it.
Yeah, and I don't even.
And see,
Yeah.
shout out to the Commander Cookout podcast, as you saw it down there before. Aquaman as well. I was talking to him today, my brother-in-law, Daryl. Commander Cookout podcast, we're going to have some more stuff posted on the Dufferin Ave website, promoting those boys and all the amazing stuff they're doing. I say it all the time, this show is all about promoting that show because that show deserves to be shot to the moon. Like, it's such an amazing... I hate to use your term, but I'm going to use it this very once, and you can slap me in the face next time you see
Are
me.
you gonna say Are you
That
gonna?
show is such a vibe.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that means. It's such a useless term, but the feeling you get when you watch those two guys perform together is just second to none. It's so fun, and I just want to promote them until I can't promote anything anymore because they deserve all of it. They've worked so hard, and they're
Yes.
finally getting the foot in the door, and I can feel like finally
Yeah.
they have like
They are-
7,500
they have a lot.
subs. Yeah,
And
they've been doing it. Yeah,
And honestly,
But-
like I don't know anything about magic. I don't know
Exactly.
anything,
And
but
it's
I can still watch it.
entertaining. It's so funny.
I just love them.
Yeah.
I love them so much.
too.
They're so
Yeah.
funny together.
Great guys. So
Yeah.
we got them going down along with the Gary and Brando show, and we got a bunch of stuff coming up. So it's really good. And if you want to create with us, let us know because we're always looking for other shows to promote. Because you can't change the world by yourself, right?
No, you need
That sounded very poetic, and I didn't mean for it to
you
be.
need friends
That's pretty cool.
and family.
Yeah, you do. That's how this place got built.
Yeah, and chosen family.
Ah, even better.
Yeah.
Look at us go. Okay.
Aw.
I think on that note, that was very kind. I think we should roll into the pre-tape as I have a really good intro for this. I tried something different today. So again,
Oh.
Coach Mazur is in the house, but watch how we start this one out. You guys go ahead and roll that one whenever you're ready.
Ooh.
All right. As Coach Mazur helps himself to the Candy Buffett over there. You call him Candy Buffett. That could be your Jimmy Buffett cover name. He likes to hang out in Candy-Reedaville. Jimmy Buffett's Candy-Reedaville guy, right? Margaritaville?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, Margaritaville? Mm-hmm. That's him. And you're at the candy bar having some candies.
Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
This is the first ever walk-on start we've had to one of these, so thank you for doing that so gracefully. That's awesome. Coach Mazur in the house.
Hi there.
Hi, buddy. How's the candy? We restocked, hey? Looks pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Thank you.
And it saved me.
Were you hungry?
This is lunch.
Don't tell your wife. Or maybe tell her that, I don't know, honey, I don't need to eat tonight. I loaded up on candy.
Yeah, she doesn't have me on a leash like that. If I told her I had candy, she'd be like, okay.
Man, you have a healthy marriage, hey? Good for you.
I think we're good.
Yeah. The worry in your eyes. The worry in your eyes when it said a little bit differently there.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think you guys are great. We love Sarah. Sarah, love you. And to Louie and Jake, love all you guys. The Mazeys. All the Mazeys. All of them. Great people. Great people. So here we are, wasting away in Candy-Reedaville. We have NHL playoffs.
Candy-Reedaville?
Yeah. It's like a Candy Margaritaville.
Candy-Reedaville.
You want to remix that one? Wasting away.
Candy-Rita. You're going on playoffs.
Yes.
Here's something.
Okay.
We have a fan-ish that was watching the show.
A fan.
And
Finally.
when I'm on here with you, they observed that I let you do all the questioning, like you're interviewing me. And they want to know more about
Yes,
you.
role reversal. Let's do it. Cancel. Okay, all this is what we do,
No,
and
no.
this is why we love this show. No, I want to do
I
this.
have nothing.
Well, you'll make them up. You're as good at freestyling as I am.
Okay.
This show is now unscripted. If we were a radio station, they'd be so mad at us.
That
Go
was
ahead.
that was a huge mistake. Did you carry this thing?
This is what makes it great.
Hockey playoffs,
Okay.
the biggest save of all time.
Oh boy. Can I ask you if you were impressed by Bobrovsky's save last night? That everyone's saying, save of the
happy.
century. Oh my God, can you believe this?
Right. It was a good save.
It's a great save. Save of the century?
Was that just one tweet? Did just some
No,
jabroni tweet that?
everyone's all over the internet saying like this is the greatest save they've ever seen. And I don't know if it's just me and my passion for goaltending back in the day, for always wanting to be a goaltender, never being good enough. But growing up, man, we were in the like daring dashing Peter Ing. Like just think about the top 10 saves from the like Rock'em Sock'em videos and stuff like that. There were so many guys like Billy Ranford, dude. Bobby Essensa, like Andy Moog. We had guys that were half the size, and I don't mean like physically, but like equipment-wise, half the size, making way better saves. Gutsy Alan Bester.
No,
My
I
favorite
love-
saying of all time, see more rubber than a dead skunk on the Trans-Canada Highway.
There's a scorpion save by Hasek, but
Oh,
like
I
I love
remember that.
saves where goalies are tracking it, or like a ball player, or a catcher's tracking the ball with their eyes. They're
It
seeing
takes
everything.
skill. You want
So
skill in your save.
What Bobrovsky did, he does track things with his eyes very well. But on that play, he just swung his arm back, made the save, and then he tracked. Then his head spun, and then he's looking, and he kind of pushed his body forward, but the puck was gone. He had no idea what was going on.
Yes. And
So how's that the biggest save? That's the luckiest save.
lucky, yes, but you also have to be good to be lucky, and he knew where to be and where to throw his arm and all
Be in
that.
front of the net.
That's
That's
a
a
good
goalie.
t-
That's a good spot to be.
a great
to be
spot.
Lucky.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't understand why people are saying save of the century and this and that. It's like, dude, do you forget all the saves? Maybe we're just so used to the most unbelievable saves growing up that nothing impresses. We're like Shania Twaining it hard. You know, that don't so you made a backward save. That don't impress me much.
I think people always want to see the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, that's a
Just
great
like
point
LeBron
too.
wants to be the biggest thing ever and be the center of the universe, center of attention. Let me ask you a question, Gary.
Okay.
Because Mike Bohack called me or texted me.
I love Mike Bohack.
said, "Hey,
love you, buddy.
You seem disinterested when you're on air." And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sick still.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
battling this thing.
Grinding.
I've never done this before.
How cool is it to have your own little thing here, like? Isn't it fun? This is our dream. We've been dreaming about this forever.
I think Candy was a mistake.
No, it's good. That's why I'm talking right now. I'm giving you a chance to chew. This is called
here's my-
teamwork.
Yeah, this is cool. This is awesome.
I love it so much.
It's your show, though.
It's your show. Never gets old.
No. I can't wait for other shows.
Do you want a promo? Dude podcast?
The Dude podcast. Should be back.
Okay, hold on. Mike Bohack's losing it right now, yelling at us. Dude, ask the question. Do what I asked you, Mace. Get back on track. We'll go to
Right.
that later.
He's a Hab fan.
Well, never mind. Don't
Yeah,
listen
who
to
cares?
No, I got scolded. I was told I have to respect all Habs fans. So
Oh, okay.
as much
Okay,
as it
well,
hurts.
respect this. What is your opinion on LeBron James? Not his legacy, not being arguably the best basketball player of all time, not being anything, just like what pissed you off about what he did yesterday?
So I was the biggest LeBron James fan because I'm a believer in stats, and I'm one of those guys like, well, he has the most points, he has the most this, he has the most that. So I basically said, you know, what's the most important thing in sports? And it's winning. So then I was like, well, Michael Jordan. It's got to be MJ, right? Because MJ, he did it.
Would have won 9 titles if he didn't.
Take a break and go play baseball. And as a matter of fact, and this also plays in his favor, was way better than he gets credit for playing baseball. Like, people always rip on him for his baseball career. He was above the Mendoza line, man. Like, he had some jacks. He was making big plays. It was awesome.
He was terrible to begin with, but that's normal.
That's why he started in the minors.
Yeah.
So you could mix that in between 3 in a row and MVPs and all
Started
that.
and finished in the minors.
Yeah. But he came
When
up
he
for a
started
couple
coming around
exhibitions.
it.
Yeah.
And he started actually performing. Like he wasn't a
Yeah,
liability.
That's what
Anyway,
I'm
go
saying.
on.
So LeBron slowly started winning me over. It's like, wow, he took a Cleveland team that was garbage. And he did stuff with him. He took, like, everywhere he went, he was doing stuff. And he was so good and so dominant that I came around. And then he started telling everyone he was so good and so dominant, and started lobbying to be the best ever, and started saying, I am, and I deserve this. And then he started whining.
Yeah.
And as a guy who's whined so much over his whole life to the point where I'm hyper aware of it because I never want to do it again, it pisses me off, man. And then he goes out there the other night. Their team blows a huge lead. He's whining again. Even though he still had an open shot to fix what he was whining about. Like, it's nonstop with him. And I guess I can't say he thinks, but I feel like he truly believes that he deserves every single call to go his way every game all the time. And it's just not true. And that's the difference between MJ. MJ didn't have to say anything. He'd just stare, and people would know. And LeBron has to be like, you got to call that. Rah, rah, rah. And I think I'm done with him. I literally went from here with LeBron to here with LeBron, and now I'm back here again.
I think MJ, the heavy drinker, I think.
That's a weird thing just to throw out there.
I just
Heavy
feel-
gambler.
Heavy gambler.
Yeah.
Just his eyes were very bloodshot in that little doc about him.
Well, man, and the
He's
crazy part.
angry and
Yeah.
he's like, oh, and then I got mad again.
I do enjoy that, but that's what made him so good too. And that documentary is so good. When he says, what was it? The guy pissed him off. He said, so pissed him off. So I said, okay. And I went out and dropped 40 on him. Like, he could just, if you made him mad, he would go out and just ruin you. Like, never piss him off. So good, so dominant. So I'm more Jordan than ever now. I'm all about MJ. LeBron can go kick rocks. Touch some grass, LeBron. Do you think he'd ever see this? He would probably destroy me in a game of
LeBron?
one. Yeah.
Not necessarily. If you shot early, you can hit that 3 ball. Winners out.
I used
Just
to
keep hitting it.
I used to get hot. Back in
get
the
hot,
day,
just-
grade 9, Aiden Bowman Collegiate.
Imagine his face. He would complain so bad that you cheated. You're not supposed to get. You don't get first ball. The pro gets first ball. The replay. I get the ball first, and then he just runs you over.
I'm just happy we can talk about me playing MJ in a game of one-on-one.
Oh, is
on
it
this
MJ?
show. Or LeBron? I'll take them
LeBron,
both.
you got LeBron.
You
MJ
and me
yourself.
versus those two.
It's like Jordan versus Bird. Yeah. Wasn't there a big miss on that? Shouldn't it have been Magic versus Bird, that video game? And did you play that Nintendo video
Yes,
game?
I did.
I forgot.
I did.
Yesterday when I was listing my very short collection of video games, Magic, Jordan versus Bird was
Yeah,
one.
that was one. It actually
Fun
had a couple
story.
sequels.
Fun story. We're in Market Mall.
Yeah, love it.
And we stop at the little kiosk that sells scratch and win tickets.
Ooh, I love those.
And Faye decides to give one to me and to
Which one? What kind?
Jamie's. I don't remember what it was, but it was just like a three banger, like
Okay, so it'd be like a
if you have
$1
three in a
one.
row,
Yeah,
whatever, right?
yeah, nice and easy.
So I'm like,
One Liberty
oh,
Bell.
$2.50.
Yeah.
Ooh, $2.50. Ooh, okay, we won $2.50. And then at the time, this is $250,
Yeah.
right? And I was just like, whatever. What does it mean?
Whoa.
But
So it was. You thought it was $2.50, but it's $250.
yeah, but it still wasn't mine. I was
Well, still,
given the
that's a
privilege
big
to scratch.
win.
Huge win, right?
Yeah.
And then my parents are weird, and they just kept spoiling us because they're really loving parents. So they bought some things for
Shucks,
themselves.
that's so
We went,
weird.
It's kind of weird, but we do the same thing. And now that I'm a parent, I understand.
You get it, and that's
But
how
it's just
parenting
lay
works.
off
They taught you that.
with
Yeah.
loving me so much, but
You say that to me a lot too.
so much. Speaking of love, when I was at your house, the love between you and your neighbor is the next
Oh,
level. as well.
Don.
But wait,
Yes.
what was I saying? I had a story. Okay, so 250, we win.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were at
The
my
video
cousins. So Kevin and Kim Edgerton lived in a farm just near Netherhill, outside of
Oh,
Kindersley. We
nice.
went there for Christmas, and then bought with the winnings was Jordan versus Bird,
that's so sick.
baseball stars,
Yes.
and something. So they're like, we weren't going to get you this, but we got you a little extra because of the winnings. I was like, how long does $250 last?
Forever when you're
even if
young,
it's
yeah.
90, whatever.
The age is what makes it
93.
last so long. It's so
What
much
a
money.
great time to be alive. 92, 93, winning.
Don't get me started on baseball, yeah.
Championships.
Oh.
89 Riders Cup. 89
Robo kicker,
hosting the
yeah.
Blades Memorial Cup.
Eric Lindros, man. I remember Eric World Juniors 91.
World
Sestell Center.
Juniors, yeah, 91. What a time to be alive.
That's what
We were
I'm saying.
lucky. We were spoiled.
But again, we also had the worst thing ever with our Expos, our beloved Expos getting. You want to piss off, or you want to get pissed off. Think about this for a second. The United States was so angry that the World Series banner was going to fly north of the border for 3 years in a row that they would rather have a strike than that the Expos win in '94.
That's debatable. I
That's
doubt that-
100,000%. Do you look at that lineup lately? It's like Hall of Famers, top to bottom,
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah. Larry Walker.
Marquise Grissom. We could do this. Moises Alou.
Vladdy.
Vladdy Sr. Pedro.
Pedro.
They had such a good. I'm telling you, man, they were winning it. It's crazy. So that was probably the greatest time to be alive for people around here.
Rewind to the
Video
comment
games?
I made about your neighbor.
Yes, Don.
So Don says there's some dogs when I was visiting your house. There were some dogs in the backyard. And I was like, oh. And then there was a dog that also was missing a leg.
Yeah, Destiny.
And so there was 4 dogs with 14 legs.
Your
I thought
math
it was
is so
funny.
quick.
And then you're saying, hey, I love the dogs. What are their names? And one's named Destiny. And he's like, hey, if I'm working on a vehicle, maybe.
His Harley.
So he's working on Harley. Hey, if that gets up in your business, just let me know. Come over, and I'll make sure
He's
to
an
quiet
angel.
down. And then Gary says, "You're my business, and my business is to make sure you're happy." And
true.
it's just like the amount of love
They've
going
all
back and
accepted me
forth.
here, yeah.
Just like
It's so
great,
cool.
great stuff that went there, but also maybe concerning.
Oh, why is that?
Well, because I have trouble trusting things. I have trust
yeah.
issues. So I was like, there's nothing this perfect.
Yeah, Charlie and Bella are his 2 babies.
And
then
maybe it is.
Destiny
Maybe
comes
it's
over.
just amazing. And then I find out that you have a neighbor that is
Yeah.
in a Van Morrison tribute
Darcy,
band.
yeah, Moondance had 2 shows at the basement over the weekend. 7 o'clock on Saturday and 2 p.m. on Sunday. Crushed it.
Moondance, that's what they're called.
Yeah, it's with the Saskatoon Rhythm and Blues Review.
Baby Please Don't Go is the best. And
I
on the
love
Good
Moondance.
Morning Vietnam soundtrack,
Soundtrack?
with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Baby Please Don't Go gets played, and it's okay.
See, when you say that, I always think of Please Don't Go.
No.
Please, don't go. Oh, that's good too.
Baby, please don't go.
Keep going.
Baby, please don't go down to New Orleans. We're gonna get charged by Van Morrison. We gotta stop. 'Cause I'm so
Well, what's the one I was? We can do that one. Babe, I love you so, and I want you to know
good. That's not Van Morrison.
that I'm gonna miss your loving the minute you walk out that door. Please don't go. I think that's a dance mix.
Please. Yeah, their little remix. I remember that.
And this is why I love when you come here, because we go everywhere, and we always bring it back to the video games, because Larry Bird versus
sports.
Michael Jordan.
That was a robbery. So Jordan had no business being in that game. It should have been Magic.
Yeah.
But there was obviously the slam dunk competition, and the
So
things
cool.
that
It
Jordan
was
could
fun.
do was
Yeah.
amazing. And you didn't. What kind of video game would it be if it's just two dudes hitting three balls, or it's like Bird hitting threes and then Magic looking to pass to somebody?
Well, that's what they do at the All-Star game now.
Yeah.
Those silly events. Like
Just no look
bring it
pass,
back.
but it's a game of 1-on-1, so it lays it up.
I think we need
That
to
game
start.
was awesome. Statue of Liberty
Oh, huge dunk.
dunk.
Yeah,
With the
I love how you put the hand on the crotch when you go up too. You gotta
Yeah.
cover the goods. That, like, we gotta do a segment like once a week, I think, just to acknowledge how incredibly good sports was back in the day, because we just talked about all those things. There's so many more things. Like, this whole conversation came from us talking about the Bobrovsky save, and between that point and now, I thought of like 15 more saves that were easily better than that won't even get talked about.
No, it's depressing. Everything's a big deal. And that's the same thing too. That brings me back to Mike. He's like, you got to bring better energy when you're on
Your
camera.
energy's been great
and
today.
it's like, F you, Mike.
That's good energy.
I don't need to be that guy. Gary's that guy.
Mm.
The other guys, I'm the boring dude that has no business, but that gets strung along for the ride of your show. Like, you watch other programs on YouTube, there's always the one guy's like, why is that guy involved?
No one ever says
There's
that
one
about
guy.
you. Nope.
All right.
Not you. I'll tell you that right now.
But there's got to be that one dude, and I can be that guy, and I'm fine with it. And I'm here for filler.
You got way too much talent, my friend. You've been doing this for way too long. That's what people don't know. Is I said it before. You have basically been my ghostwriter for my entire career, be it wherever I was or whatever I was doing. You're always my guy. So you've been doing this forever now. I'm just so happy you finally have a chance to show that off, is what I'm saying.
I'm your Zippo.
Ooh, I like that.
Just
I
a little,
flip you on and you
just
hit me.
little idea.
You light up
sparker.
my smokes.
And then you diesel smokes, and it's like, no, that's not what I was talking about. Here's just an idea.
Yeah, no, it's good. I really appreciate. Here's the point. And
Way
this,
too much credit again.
I'm gassing them up all the time.
So where were we going with this?
You want to know about?
Oh, I'm asking you the question.
Yeah, you're intriguing me.
So we had LeBron. We
Don't
had
like
the
him anymore.
save.
Yeah. Did Bohack have any questions for you to pass along?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's
Oh, this will be
read.
good.
This will be fun.
Okay, you go with that, and I'll look at the camera and I'll distract while you read. This is what a good co-host does.
Okay.
Just get the beard ready, make it feel good. Oh, I love this show. Yeah, Dude Podcast is a show we're starting. It's going to be just like this, which is really fun. Here he comes.
Here we go.
Okay.
You need to ask him more questions.
Yes.
He asked you a bunch about the hockey trip.
I did.
About West Ed and your
So cool.
childhood. Reciprocate. Make sure it's a two-way convo. Wow. Do you even like doing the podcast? Also, your tangent on religion was hilarious. Thanks.
Shout out.
Gary quietly panicking on where you were going with it and
very
scrambling to get the topic back to hockey.
This guy is a program director. This guy
I'd
has...
listen to the podcast if you promise to do that once in a while. Ha 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 ha.
I do that all the time. Do capitals, exclamation points?
Yep.
Exactly the same. I knew there was a reason Mike Bohack and I were connected. Love that dude.
That's good.
Oh, that's great.
So, I'm sorry, Michael.
You did good.
But
you did really good.
Thanks for looking out. He wants me to be my
Yeah,
best.
of course. And I can tell you right now, the Monster Truck room is my favorite themed room there. Fantasyland.
At Fantasyland, yeah. I've never been.
Yeah, I know. But he said he wanted you to ask me, like, reciprocate the questions
so
about it.
it's
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
you're
saying.
talking about this.
I gotcha.
So now I'm trying to ask you more questions. So you had LeBron. Have you seen any cool Twitter videos lately?
I have. Actually, we're going to play a bunch of them here coming up shortly. See, what happened was Brando was supposed to be on today, And then he had to bail because he has some stuff going on. And then I sort of scrambled. And so I just loaded up on a bunch of cool, funny videos to use. And we were just going to go through them with me and LB. And then you were like, I can probably make it. And then you came and now, you know, the show's taken off. So I have all this
reality
extra stuff.
is, I have to hurry. I have to get to, so this is pre-recorded. This is obvious. I have to get to Next Level Training Center.
Shout it out.
Because Kelly's going to be training and teaching the 2011 junior crushers just on how to work with their bodies and get the most out of their bodies and train better in the off season.
Are they using the boots?
Stretch.
You getting on the boots or no?
I don't think they will in this session, but they'll do all those things that you can do in boots. And really, and Kelly would be one to say that as well, is that
We should talk to him
create
about
a
advertising.
stable
hey?
base.
Yeah. Maybe Kelly would want to come in here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice. Live.
Should I answer it?
Yes. Yes. It's his wife calling live.
Oh, this
There we
is
go.
gonna be
There we
bad.
go.
I'm recording on the YouTube right now. I don't know if you'll like this.
Sarah's first appearance on the show.
You're on the show.
It didn't take long.
Should I call you back? Okay. Love you.
Aww.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, bye. Yes.
Very anticlimactic. I was going to talk about how all I can smell is chicken pot pie because it's soaked into my beard and I can't get it out now. And I'm like, man, I stink like chicken pot pie. Maybe it was my beard and not I was telling you earlier, the towel stunk like it because I cooked up a bunch of chicken pot pie. But I think it's in my beard.
There was a unique blend.
Yeah, it's gross in there. But the food was so good.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's great.
The Samurai, remember that place?
You ever catch the meat in your mouth?
You might as well just burn your clothes after you've been
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
the
place.
smoke never leaves.
And then you sit with someone that orders liver, and then that smoked liver smell.
They don't do that, do they? Or did they? You can't. That's like cooking fish in the workplace. You can't do that.
They did it, and I smelled like liver and onions for 3 weeks.
And all the
Can't even get
seniors
that
cheered.
off. It's just on
Yeah,
your skin.
that's rough. No,
Peel it off.
I've been very successful in avoiding liver and onions pretty much my entire life. I just refuse to do it.
Yeah, I don't think it's not something that is up my alley.
No,
Or
I'll
onions.
eat haggis before I'll eat liver and onions.
I don't even know what haggis is.
It's a bunch of meats and stew cooked in a sheep's tummy.
Tell me, yeah.
It's
I wouldn't
the
do that
Scottish
either.
delicacy.
Yeah, not into it. I like some unique foods.
You do. Do you know what? And I can
Not
tell you
really.
at home right now exactly what this guy loves. He loves deconstructed anything. If you can deconstruct something, he is all over it.
I don't know how you know that.
Because I love you. And we deconstruct a lot of foods.
All right.
Right? What's your
Give me a
favorite? Before we go, what's your favorite deconstructed food? I'll keep talking while you take a sip. Get that cough down, and I want you to really bring this home for us.
There was a restaurant. What the heck was it called? It's not open anymore. But they had like a deconstructed lasagna, essentially, but there were sweet potatoes. What was that place called?
All I could think of a deconstructed lasagna would just be spaghetti, wouldn't it?
Well, but it had, I don't know, man.
Long noodled spaghetti,
Lawn noodles, yeah.
thin long noodles. How did it
I'm not
deconstruct?
great
What
on
was the
spot.
different?
I mean, what
Well,
was
that's a
that?
toy. That means Brooks is here.
Oh,
Oh, our next guest. Okay, well,
so it's time for me to go.
we'll finish the
I had a
deconstruction.
deconstructed lasagna. So yeah, it's just a mess of lasagna, essentially.
Perfect. Just the way I like it. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I love and appreciate you very much. And you take care. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Macy. Hey,
Clapping myself. Hey, Mace.
Look at that. Those fades are amazing. Are those the Stream Decks that are doing that? God, I knew there was a reason we bought two. That's so cool. Thank you again to Coach Mazer. One critique from Network Ryan saying that Coach needs to be closer to the damn mic. Get him closer to the mic. And I was like, dude, he's under the weather, man. I can't be pushing him in to get on the mic.
Yeah. Then my critique is
My skin.
Is your skin. You forgot to turn on the.
Well,
or
no, I didn't.
Turn off the.
I just had
lights.
Here,
And
cut
you
back
were
to camera.
white.
There we go. I tanned.
You still
I
look
put on
kinda white.
some toner. How come I lost my color? I have so much color on this TV. Do you have filters? Are you filtering this? Are you hiding my blemishes with or something? What's going on?
No, definitely not.
Here? Okay. So the paste has been added. I am pasty. That's good to know. So Coach Mazer, again, so much love. Our whole dream, I've done so many podcasts with that dude. Our whole dream was to just do this for a living, and we get closer each and every time. So my actual dream show just so you know, because you're a part of this dream.
Okay.
So my dream show is to have Coach, to have you, and to have Brando on every day.
Every
And
day.
they're like three of my favorite people, and we all get along so good, and it's just we've all been together for so long. You know what I mean? Like I was showing the picture the other day of that you sent me from, I think it was 2018, and we were at a
Yeah.
big event, and it was you, Royal Anders, Brando, and I.
Yeah, in
And that
all of
was
our
our
80
squad.
in all of our 80s gear.
It was so fun.
And we have a video which I should have sent in of us who could put the condom on the
Oh.
fastest. And Gary just shredded that competition.
The wrong way. I shredded it because I never get any, so I don't know how to use them.
You were the fastest. You're like, phew, and it was on, and then you hit it out of the way, and you're like, and then I pretended like I won, even though I was nowhere close to winning.
I guess.
I'll bring it.
What's the line? A broken clock is right twice a day. You get lucky. Yeah, I never get any, so I don't know how. At least if I ever did, I'd be safe. That's good to know.
Anders was just so slow.
He's so royal about
Yeah,
it.
he's
Hey,
like
old
really
Royal
making
Anders.
sure nothing wrong goes with it, you know?
Yeah, can you believe that was like a thing that happened at an event? Yeah. That's weird,
He
right?
was teaching you about safe sex.
I guess
so
that's
it's
good.
fine.
That's very important. Again, this comes from a guy who never gets any of it, so it's like, oh, it's just like a punch in the face again. Like, you suck.
Well, how I saw you put it on, I would say otherwise, but you know, what can you do?
That's very nice. I love you, Ethan. Hey, Ethan,
Bye.
guys. Ethan's out. Take care, brother.
Bye.
We love you. Have fun today. He's working on projects, hey?
Yeah, just a bunch of school stuff.
Yeah, he's
School
almost
kid.
there. Oh, look, I found some money. I forgot to pay you.
Oh.
Would you like to get paid for today?
Yeah, you're gonna pay me right now?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pay you.
Okay.
Right
If you pay me.
now. It's $1 million. Here you go.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna pay you too.
With what?
With
no.
this.
That doesn't surprise me in the least. I knew it was gonna suck.
Okay. It doesn't suck that bad.
It's getting there. You gotta angle it. Here, hand it over. The man with the golden gun.
I wanted. Yeah, it's working. Anyway, I wanted to do that so bad for my whole life. Now we have to clean it all up.
I knew we'd have some homework today.
Yeah.
Man, this is fun.
It's your show.
If you're watching at home right now and you're saying, it just looks like they're having a lot of fun. We really are. Like, this is the dream. I was just telling
Don't
everyone
eat it,
before we
Megan.
came back on, like, I'm living my dream right now. This is a job. And if you want to be a part of it, please let us know because we have a spot for you. all
Yeah.
right? We'll even let you use the baller gun.
Yes.
We
it's
may even
so
let you use
fun.
the Cash King gun if you're really awesome. Like Brooksy. Look at that. That's what we
I
do.
made it in your.
There it is.
Anyway, that was fun. That was the
very
highlight of my day for
That was
sure.
really good. All right. Is there any other business you want to get to before we call it an actual day today, Brooksy?
No, but if we could do a photo shoot with this after.
Do you want to shout out your workout place? Your guns were looking.
My workout place, Motion Fitness.
Look at those arms. Eh? Man,
Yeah, I'm going to Mexico soon, so I'm gonna come back tan, as we talked about the tan, even
I
more
wish.
tan.
Can you get me a tan?
Yeah.
I don't like
Are
how
you?
my.
Look, I'm almost as white as you again. Let's touch elbows like we used to in COVID. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I almost got political there for a second.
Yeah. Don't.
No, I never would. You know
Okay,
that.
yeah.
I just wanted to say, remember when that happened? But
It's kind of crazy.
we're happy now
Yeah.
because we're recovering from that. We're making the world a better place because we lost a lot of brain cells during that, I think, and we're trying to get them back. Be kind to each other. All right? Be kind.
Yes.
Treat each other with respect. Use common sense. These are all the things that we have to start doing, and we're doing it right here.
Yes,
So you got to shoot the money gun.
I did, and now we got to clean it up.
Okay, what's coming up? How's the bedtime podcast?
Past our bedtime
That's
is doing great. We have another episode coming out Sunday.
Okay.
At what time? I'm not sure yet. Thinking maybe 5 or 7.
Now, I think when you first establish. You
Yes.
okay? You guys get
No,
your water.
I just look
Hey,
at this
guys,
water. It's like as big as my head.
That's where you say, sorry, I thought I ordered the big mug. That's
I
so I
call-
married an ex-murderer joke.
I call myself a beverage goblin.
Why? What does it have to do with the big?
Because I usually have this and then like a tea and then
Okay, I
like
get that, but where does the goblin part come from?
Because goblins are like me, mine. And I'm like, these beverages
Oh,
are
so
all
the
mine.
gobliness. So you're thinking like,
Like precious,
Yeah,
but drinks.
okay. All right. I thought you were talking.
I don't know if Smeagol's a goblin, but that's what we're going with.
Yeah,
What
I
is
don't know
he?
too many goblins. Must be a goblin. Hey, you guys know what the Smeagol is? No one knows.
Nobody knows, not even Tolkien.
He's a goblin.
Well, I mean, he was a hobbit, but then the ring corrupted him.
To a goblin.
No.
Well, that's what I'm
He literally
saying.
just said even the author doesn't know what he is because he's been so transformed from
Well,
his
I bet
read
you I
for the
can
ring.
convince him he's a goblin.
Speaking of goblins, though, have you ever been to the Goblin Grill?
It's funny you should
No.
say that, brother.
Have
I
you?
got a text the other day from a very good friend of mine who said, bro, we got to get the Goblin Grill on board. So maybe we'll have a little business lunch over there and we'll see if we can talk some business with the Goblin Grill because, as you know, we had the same one. Hey there, LB.
Oh, yeah.
What was the
Really
sandwich
good.
we had?
I don't remember.
Was it delicious?
It was-
Well, it was
like
a,
the
2 pieces of
garlic
bread,
toast
and garlic toast, and
with the mushrooms.
the
and
mushroom. It
onions
was like the
and
mushroom Swiss
two
melt or
patties.
something.
It's
Yeah,
so
it was
good.
one of the best.
Was
I've ever had.
there vegetarian options?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Yes, there is. There's
Oh.
vegan options.
And they
Vegan,
got, and they
Oh,
got,
That's
I don't know if it's
extra.
vegan, but it's vegetarian.
Okay, I can do it.
and they got
Vegetarian.
milkshakes. And the owner actually, last time I was there with my man Rapco from Winmar, we had a garlic milkshake, which I know it sounds like what until you try and like what?
My
It is so good. Don't do it.
milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Their life is than yours. Anyway, that instantly.
Dufferin Avenue Media Network would like to apologize for our friend Brooksy and that horrible, horrible display of unprofessionalism by talking about milkshakes in the worst way.
Oh, unprofessionalism,
Very unprofessional.
says Gary Nickel. Get out of here.
Done with.
I didn't break it.
Tomorrow on the show, we are going to have. Actually, let's get the Frankies going. We ready to do a Frankie our way out here? Here we go.
You ready to
play with me? Play
do
with me.
some
Play
fingering?
with me. Dufferin Avenue Media Network. I apologize again for Brooksy for just being so unprofessional.
Why? It's that's what's
It's
happening.
called Frankie's Fingers because it's Von Trapp's
Frankie's
grandpa who
Fingers.
just sat down at a piano and started playing. That's Grandpa Frankie's Fingers, okay? To Brooksy, thank you for the first, or I guess the last like 48 minutes and not the last 2 of this show. You were great.
I'm vibing.
You lost it at the
It's a
end.
vibe.
You might pull through. Producer Ethan, my man, he's out to have fun tonight at your theater extravaganza. Noah trained today. Shout out to Noah, my man Curdy's son. You were great, buddy. I hope you're learning lots, and welcome to the team. Love having you aboard. LB, I don't even have to thank you anymore because you know how much I love you and appreciate you, and I truly believe you are changing the world. And one day you're going to be the John Connor that takes down Skynet. So I'm riding with you anyway. You're my ride or die, like the kids say. My man. Who else? Coach Mazer. Love Coach Mazer. Taking the time, even when he's under the weather, is still coming in and talking about all sorts of good stuff. He's always so much fun.
And a little bit of singing.
Yeah, we sang today. That's good. Love when we can sing.
Yeah.
And most of all, as well as always and forever, to you for being a part of this amazing movement that we've started. Let us know if you want to help change the world. It's real easy. Head to the website, duffernab.com. Tomorrow, Matt Young from CTV is coming in. We're going to talk some video games and some sports. And I'm going to see if I can bribe Mazer to come back. You want to come back? You're probably busy, eh?
Me?
Yeah.
I have to check my schedule.
Oh.
Yeah.
I tell her every day, can you come on? Can you come on? Because the people love Brooksy. That's one thing I learned. The voice of the millennials, so beloved around here.
Okay.
So, you're pretty sweet. I'm
Maybe
gonna try
not
and keep
after.
talking so I can have a quick sip
Maybe
here.
not after today's performance. You can hear my throat is starting to go too.
Yeah, we sang too hard today. Man. All right. Well, again, thank you to you. I hope Big C's coming over. I want to watch Big C, and I got to watch AEW Dynamite tonight. Shout out to Swerve Strickland, new AEW champ, taking it away from Samoa Joe. We'll talk wrestling tomorrow, too. Anyways, it's been a fantastic Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm going to keep talking for about 10 more of those 30 seconds
I
to
can't
tell
stop
you I
dancing.
love and appreciate you greatly. Be kind. Do unto others as you want done to you.
Yes.
Karma's very real. You will know that. Do a good thing, and you'll notice good things will happen to you.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.